So what made you come to this year's Global Health Film Festival?
I'm here with a short film. It's my most recent short film, and it's also my first film in the healthcare industry, or in the issue of health, that has to do with global health. So I was really excited to find a festival that was so specific to global health issues. I think that's really interesting, and to see the different films that are actually here playing, the mix of them and how much they all align with each other and connect, it's really interesting. I was really happy to be a part of it. I think it's really cool that they're bringing together, the medical field and medical professionals with filmmakers and people who love film, and really devoting time to it and thinking about global health issues, what they mean for all of us on the individual level, our own health, and then the whole planet's health. It's been really cool.
What do you think makes the film festival unmissable, and why should people start coming here?
Actually, I think it's going to be a really good model for many other issues. I haven't been to a film festival like this before, where you have sort of the intellectual side, policymakers, practitioners, working in one field and then looking only at films about that field, and having the groups that are mixing in the audience and talking about them. It's really interesting. I can see that expanding to so many other places and into other professions. So I think more people need to see it to get the model of it and then go replicate it.
What inspired you to make your film Waiting Patient?
I really liked the story. It was sort of out of my usual set of subjects that I work on, and also the first film that I made internationally. But a friend who is a surgeon was the one who brought the idea to mind, and I really love the fact that these surgeons from the United States were going to Haiti to volunteer their time and do surgeries that otherwise wouldn't be performed in this very rural hospital. And also to see the hospital is sort of an unbelievable thing in this incredibly rural area where people are coming to it on donkey, on little mopeds. Pregnant women are coming on this little motos to get to the hospital and have a baby. And it seems like a miracle. And then when you're there in the hospital itself, you could be anywhere on the planet. It's such a nice hospital, the way they've done it. So I thought that's a really nice story to tell, that we can show how surgery can be provided even in very remote corners of the planet.
Wonderful. How do you think your film will bring an audience together?
Well, I think everybody knows somebody who needed a cesarean section, or had appendicitis, or broke a leg. Everybody can relate to the need to have a hospital and to have surgical care. It seems like a very basic need. If you live in a developed country, we all assume we have access to a hospital if needed. And that's not true for most of the world. The vast majority of people on the planet do not have access to a hospital. So I think in audiences watching the film, they'll start to understand how privileged they are, for one, and then how great the need is to provide surgical care throughout the planet.
And just lastly, what effect do you hope Waiting Patient will have on other audiences?
Well, I think I learned the basic bottom line of the film is that we can provide surgical care to everyone and save thousands of lives. I think once people, they may not become activists necessarily, but just knowing that that's where we're trying to go, it will help them become a part of that movement towards it.